Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on JEDSTAR. And in this video, let's run through a quick Medium article by PyHype, one of the core members of JEDSTAR team, as well as one more press release that has happened just right now before I started recording this video. So let's begin with this video. This is Mr. Aslan. Crypto education is my passion, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research before you get into any token out there in the crypto space. Now, JETSTAR is one of my favorite projects, to be very frank. And why is that? Only because of what they have set to do in the crypto space. Now, they're very much focused on bringing games to the mass audience, and that's what I really love because I'm a gamer at heart, and that's where I would definitely be. Any of the GameFi tokens are my personal favorites. And with Jetstar, yes, it's my honest opinion out there, guys. Just putting it across from my end, their artwork is amazing, and the fact that they have Aaron Miller, who is a AAA artist, being in collaboration with them to create NFTs for their CCG, well, I'm very much excited and pumped as well. But that's at a later stage. But what's happening right now with Jetstar is with preparation for KRED pre-sale. Now, the pre-sale is getting a little delayed. It was supposed to happen in the month of November itself. And by this time, I guess, in my opinion, we would have also seen Agora and Star Staking being launched and available for us to go ahead and utilize. However, this is taking a little bit of more time than anticipated or expected, mainly because of certain legal issues that are there to comply for the company. In fact, as Jetstar, like Jetstar is not just a normal token, guys. It would be registering itself as a company, so it is always good that they comply with each and every legal aspect, so as to ensure that their transition from a normal cryptocurrency project to a company would happen smoothly, and further operations would not be laid out by any such legal issues that might occur in near days. So that's something that is holding back this pre-sale. It's not in Jetstar's hands. I mean, we did have this AMA, the CEO Wu or Josh G did confirm that the only hold up that's there is with regulation and certain legal aspects which are involved. Certain legal aspects they need to comply, they need to wait. There are certain procedures which everyone has to comply and ensure that the aspect that they are doing in terms of the pre-sale goes as legally and as easily for each and every person as possible. Now, they would be integrating a platform. Just to give you more details on how the pre-sale would happen, they would be integrating a page into this website where all you need to do is have your KYC done with your wallet address, which has 1000 JED in it. There are three tiers of 4,000, 2,000, and 800 US dollars worth. So, which would give you substantial amounts of 100 million cred, 33.3 million cred, and 10 million cred accordingly for each tires. You can then, once the pre-sale opens, go ahead and purchase any of these tires, and you can apply for multiple slots. So it does not have a limitation on how many slots you can go ahead and buy. There will be an auto verification of whether you have 1000 Jetstar available with you or not. They are planning to build this in an automated fashion where you just put your wallet address, and in the background the system checks whether you have 1000 jet available in your wallet or not. And after which you need to have a photo ID as well as a proof of address. Now, this can be anything which is a government legal document. It can even be utility bills for your address proof as well. So it's always good that you have these things ready and handy with you before the pre-sale launches. So it would be an easy breeze of just uploading your proofs into that particular portal. This is how the entire process is as far as we know right now. For any further changes, any further updates, I'll definitely share it once the pre-sale opens up or more details are revealed in the coming days, guys. Now let's quickly jump on to BSE scan and have a look at the number of holders. It's increased by an exponential amount. Trust me, I've been seeing it adding up every single day. And within the short span of around, say, 2 to 3 weeks, I think we have added more than 1,500 to 2,000 holders. That's the count that I've seen, guys. So a total of 4,651 holders are right now available. And let's now get on to the press release that happened just recently. Now, this is on bitcoinlist.com. I'll be giving the link to this in the description below as well. You can run through this article. What it says basically is 3 projects which you need to be having or should be having a watch on the GameFi platform, the crypto GameFi platform. Now, one of them, of course, is Jetstar. That's the reason I said this is one of my favorites. Decentraland, it's also a good project. I really like their idea. But well, for me personally, it's a little late right now to get in. Again, it's never too late if the project has a lot of potential. But for me personally, it is a bit late considering the price and the appreciation that has already happened. And moreover, it's on the Ethereum side. So the gas fees are literally killing, guys. And then when it comes to Gala Games as well, number one being obviously Jetstar. Well, it is at a low market cap. It is at currently at the time of having this article published, it is around 73 cents. And this is a nice entry point if you ask me, because the potential for Jetstar in the near future is quite high. That's my honest opinion, and I have also given you certain mathematical calculations as well in my price calculation video. Do go ahead and check that out. For just the market cap of what Axie Infinity is right now, that's around 33 billion. You can expect the jet price to be somewhere around $300. So that's the mathematical side of calculation that has happened, guys. What plays in favor of Jetstar over here over Axie Infinity, and why is that such humongous gains, is only to do with the supply of Jetstar. I have given you a mathematical approach, and well, it might help you judge on whether you would like to go ahead into this and get into this project or not. Now, moving on to the Medium article, this is from PyHype. So I left the link to this particular article as well in the description. Please do go ahead and read that out. It's something really nice about how KRED is again. I do not want to bring pure hype in any of my videos, guys. I like this particular article because it has mathematical calculations. KRED, the second token of Jetstar decentralized ecosystem, aims to be massively adopted as a universal currency for games and NFTs across multiple platforms and blockchain standards. As stated in Jetstar's white paper, if you have still not checked, I suggest you go ahead and check that out. KRED has a maximum supply of 10 trillion tokens. Now, the aim of this article is to therefore address the doubt surrounding the total supply of KRED. Now, a lot of people have gone ahead and put this query across as to why is it that KRED has such a high supply, and why are there no burn mechanisms involved? Now, well, not every token in the crypto space has to have a burn. This is something that I want to do a separate video on, probably under the crypto wisdom side, guys. I'll be coming out with that as well in the couple of days, because I want to speak about whether a burn is really needed or required for a project. How would it affect the project in the long run? How would it benefit certain projects in the long run? Now, there are both cons and pros to burning tokens. I would like to go ahead and give my views on how it works and how it aids to the price increase in certain projects, and also destroys certain potential revenue to the marketing side when it comes to certain other projects. And that's where you have need to have certain burn mechanisms not incorporated in certain projects or tokens. With simple linear calculations, let's start with the consideration that only 3 gaming companies or centralized exchanges are interested in KRED and have purchased a total of 1 trillion KRED, which constitutes 10% of total supply. Now, why is it, you may ask, gaming companies or centralized exchanges need to purchase KRED? First and foremost, it's a gaming token. Now, centralized exchanges definitely need to have their own liquidity pools, and until and unless you pay the centralized exchanges, they definitely need to purchase so that they have their own liquidity pool available, and they can start listing these tokens for trade. Now, not every project needs to go to the centralized exchange, guys. The project is well adapted, and the project is something that everyone needs to definitely look out for. Centralized exchanges also want that volume. That's the piece of pie that they are looking at. So they will definitely go ahead and list these tokens without any extra fees as such. Look at what happened to Shiba Inu token right now. That's just an example. Moving ahead, gaming companies definitely, yes, like I said, KRED is one of the in-game currencies, and that is not restricted to only the games that Jetstar has. It's a CCG and MMORPG. It would also be the native currency of any gaming platform altogether. So any other gaming company who wants to be part of Jetstar, because they're coming with their own gaming platform as well called Stardome in collaboration with Skill Games right now, but more and more other gaming companies will definitely get into this project once it is launched and full-fledged and up and running. So in those scenarios, if any other gaming company wants to get into Jetstar ecosystem, they definitely need to have KRED, because they need to use KRED as their in-game currency. So if assuming that there are 3 companies who go ahead and take 1 trillion KRED, which is just 10% of the supply, and there are 30,000 gamers in each of these, either the centralized exchanges or the gaming companies. That's a total of 90,000 gamers, and all of them are moderate spenders. Each gamer is only required to purchase about 11.1 million KRED, amounting to only 1,100 US dollars at KRED launch price of 0.0001. $1,100, a huge sum for gamers to spend on mobile games that they love. This question, I would answer it as a yes, it is not a huge sum. The main reason being there are a lot of gamers who spend even more than that. I would say no in certain countries where they cannot afford to spend this much. But is it a roadblock? Well, let's move on and have a look at that as well. The second example that he says is, one may argue that the token price of KRED will always be increasing as its supply is bought up. So let's ramp up the numbers to 10 billion USD market cap and just 10 million gamers. Now, this is where volume and the adoption rate plays a very vital role with this project. At a market cap of 10 billion USD with 1 trillion KRED at a total value of 1 billion US dollars, each of the 10 million gamers will only need to purchase 100 or 100,000 KRED to exhaust the 1 trillion supply. And what would that amount be? Somewhere around $100 on an average per gamer. And is this amount that can be easily spent? I would definitely say yes, because there are any of the countries you take $100 is not a big amount for them, especially when it comes to games, and that too where you can definitely earn cred while you're playing those games. Now, just for an example, Vietnam is not a country which has a strong currency against the dollar, right? So, if you take that contrast, Vietnam has the biggest gaming community in the world, guys. So, that's something that you need to think of. This amounts to only 100 USD expenditure per gamer, an affordable expenditure for average casual gamer. Moreover, this does not even account for the ever growing yearly increase of mobile gamers and expenditures on games, or that more than popular games or gaming platforms can each have player bases of more than 100 million gamers. Now, this is where adoption rate kicks in to go ahead and one, appreciate the value of cred, and two, even exhaust the supply very quick, guys. The more the adoption, then this 10 trillion wouldn't also be enough. That's my honest opinion. The main reason being there are a lot of gamers out there, and it's only to do with adoption of games. With metaverse projects gaining a major traction right now, 2022 might be a big blowout for GameFi platforms. Now, if that comes into picture, you can definitely see a lot many people getting into GameFi platforms and getting into these kind of games which are there, like JEDSTAR is coming out with. These illustrations demonstrate without a shadow of doubt that the total supply of credit is justifiable for it to be a serious utilized as a universal gaming currency. That's the end of it, and I would totally agree to each and everything that has been put out in the article, guys. It's only to do with time and mass adoption. Like I said, the volume of 10 trillion also is not something of a concern, because we are looking at just those investors perspective side, but we are not actually looking into the numbers of how many gamers are there out there. Just to give you a quick idea, the estimated revenue for 2021 is somewhere close to around 200 billion US dollars. That's the amount of expenses that have been done in the gaming industry, guys. And the number of gamers are exponentially increasing. So that can really be huge in the coming days, as and when technology is being adopted by new generations. We can definitely see an influx in the gamers, and obviously the supply doesn't matter much. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I'm very much close to that personal target of having 750 subscribers by the end of this month. So please do go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you have still not subscribed to my channel, and support a fellow YouTuber. Thank you so much, have fun, and take care.